To you. Now, my next guest is celebrating 40 years, yes, 40 years of Spandau Ballet. Oh, I love that. Martin Kemp joins me now. Martin, it's so lovely to see you. Great memories, great memories.
So many memories and beautiful. You look wonderful as always. Great to see you.
Gosh, thank you so much. Look, this is amazing. 40
yeah,
years. Oh my goodness. And they're all in there, all the hits we love. Fantastic.
It's just really, it's about, you know, we have this corny thing where we say music is the soundtrack to people's lives, but it really is, you know, and I think Spandau Ballet have been the soundtrack to so many people's lives over the years. You know, people got married to it, had children to it, watched their children grow up, and so we thought we'd package it all together and cheer people up.
It's just wonderful. I mean, that song is extraordinary. The theme tune to the Olympic Games. True. I mean, that song again, you know, people walk down the aisle to that. They have weddings, anniversaries, christenings, and that song is so much a part of their life. It really is. It must be. But I can't believe it's 40 years since I danced to all these songs.
I know. I remember Gary coming into my bedroom at home when we used to live with, you know, my mum and dad when we were kids. And he showed me the song True just on an acoustic guitar. And he put the hairs on the back of my neck up at that time. And even today, if I hear it on the radio, it stands out for me. And it's just a lovely song.
It really is fantastic. And you've branched out to do so many different things, obviously cracking acting career as well. But I love this because it truly is a love story between you and Shirley. And this is a gorgeous book, and it's just a celebration of the two of you, really, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's something I wanted to put together for a long time because, you know, Shirley's got such a wonderful story with Wham and Pepsi and Shirley and growing up with George and all of that. And I kind of always saw it as this film where it's like my plot and Shirley's plot, and they would plot and subplot, and they kind of weave into it in between each other. And so it was something I wanted to do. And, you know, like everybody else over lockdown, we wrote a book and put it together.
No, it's terrific. And we just saw a wee picture there of you and the family. And your children, both of your children, really have, they've kind of, in a way, followed you into, you know, being creative. But they've done incredibly well. Yeah,
I mean, they're both wonderful guys, you know. I'm really proud of who they are, not just what they've achieved. Yes. I mean, both of them have gone on to do some great stuff that I'm really proud of. But for them as people, that means more to me of who they are. And I'm proud of them, just like who they've grown into.
I'll tell you what, though, Roman wants you to go into I'm a Celeb, because he did it, of course. Is that ever going to happen? Because he really is actually quite serious about getting you in there.
I know, he keeps saying, well, I'm 60 next year, and he says, it's the perfect year for you to go and do it. I said, listen, if I do it, who knows? You know, you never know what's around the corner in this business, do you?
Exactly. You should never say never to anything. Just wait and see how it all goes. And this time of year, of course, we hear that beautiful, beautiful George Michael song, the Christmas song. And he was the one that, I love the fact that he brought you two together, you and Shirley, which is lovely.
Yeah, I mean, I think George was angling for Shirley and me to get together. And he was the one actually who picked up the phone and dialed the number and gave it to Shirley and put me on the other end. So, I mean, we owe him a lot, but we not just our relationship. We owe George so much more than that. You know, he was so close to us over the years and took care of us as well as friends.
Yeah, he's a lovely, lovely man. It still feels very strange that he's not here. It's just, it's not right. It's just not right. And of course, this time of year as well, we hear the Band-Aid single, of course, and that was an extraordinary thing to be involved. There's George, we saw George there. There's you guys there. That must have been quite remarkable to be part of that.
Well, it was, you know, it was a moment that changed music I think, forever, and changed music the way that music affects charity as well. It was a massive day. But Spandau at the time were completely got the mood of it wrong, you know, because we were out on tour. We were one of the biggest bands in the world at that time, and we were living inside our own bubble. So when we got called to go and do it, Bob Geldof called. He said, "Can you turn up in London the morning after?" Because we were in Germany somewhere. And so we said, "Yeah, of course." When we get to Sam West, where it was being recorded, I think Bananarama turn up in a Mini. I think Paul Weller walks along the road whistling, holding a newspaper under his arm. Spandau turned up in this massive limousine, the type the Queen would use in the middle of the 80s. And so we got the mood of it completely wrong. But that was us at the time.
Oh,
and
no,
I'm really...
that was of its time. It was definitely of its time. It was for sure. And everybody always asks you, my love, and especially, I mean, when I see this little picture of all of you, is it ever going to happen again, do you think? Or is it not?
Well, I don't think a fish supper is going to get us lot together.
No. Okay. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we've got the music. We've got all of the music to enjoy, and you know, in this new 40 years, the greatest hits, we've got that. So it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, the album is a celebration of not just 40 years, not just of Spandau Ballet, but it's a celebration of everybody's lives.
It is. It absolutely is. Always a joy to talk to you. Thank you so much. Have a great Christmas. Thank you.
And to you.
Cheers. Thank you so much.